Hey, these brothers. Man, I want to talk about something real quick, man. Like, there are 1,000,001 reasons on why a lot of men don't get in relationships nowadays. And one of those reasons is because a lot of men understand that the far majority, not all, the far majority of women are cheating or stepping out. So a guy is just saying, hey, you know what? If I'm going to play the game, I would much rather be on the other side of the field, being the one that she's stepping out with, as opposed to the one that she's, stepping out on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a side of the fence he's choosing to play. So a lot of guys choose not to get in relationships. But I will say this. If any of you guys are saying, hey, you know what? I'm in a relationship or looking to get in a relationship, looking to get married, there's one way you can tell if your woman will step out, man. And this is how I found this out. I found this out by one day I was just kind of observing life, and I turned around and looked at the women I've dated in the past. And I said, you know what? I've dated some good women, some crazy women, right? But if I can look at all the women that stepped out, you know what I'm saying, they kind of, did some dirty work, I said, I won't say all of, like the few of those women had one common denominator. And that one common denominator was how they conducted themselves in the presence of other men. Whether I was there or not, how they conducted themselves in the presence of other men was where they all had the exact same trait. Because it's like this, man. It's like if you're basing your woman being faithful off of how she acts, how she treats you, how she cooks meals, how she does that special thing during y'all's intimate moments, if you're basing it off that, brother, you're in left field. Because I'm telling you, like, if a woman wants to portray the fact that she's gonna be Mother Teresa, brother, she can do that so easily. It's one of the superpowers they have, right? But there's one element that God placed in her nature to where she can't hide it. And it's when she's in the presence of another man. In other words, you and your woman are together, whether y'all are at home and you got some partners coming over, or you're in public, y'all are at a restaurant and the waiter comes up and he's handsome, or y'all are at the day party and there are a lot of guys out there in t-shirts, or whatever the case is. The way she conducts herself is going to tell you everything, right? First thing she does is, or one thing to look at is, a woman will prep. A woman, when I say prep herself, like, get her hair, get her stuff straight. You know what I'm saying? Get her dressed right. I told y'all this story this is some years ago, man. I was in Florida. I was on the beach in Florida, man, Jacksonville. And I'm by myself. I'm at this nice little breakfast restaurant, had the best shrimp and grits. My first time ever having it, man. And I can remember, man, this red 458 pulled up. This red 458 pulled up, man, and all of a sudden something happened, man, that at the moment I couldn't explain, but I knew it was powerful. At that moment, man, all I heard was forks dropping and cups, jingling. And I looked around, and for about 2 seconds, all those women were getting themselves right, getting themselves in order. In other words, what they were saying is, I'm with this man that I love, but there's a chance that the person that's driving this vehicle is better than my man. And if he's better than my man and he's checking for me, I'll go. A woman that will go will prep, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll say this. A woman that's for you, that's with you, it doesn't matter if the Obamas walk in the room. It doesn't matter if one of these guys that women like, whether it's Idris or Michael B or one of them guys, right? Even if he walks in, a woman that's for you, her demeanor doesn't change. Whatever she looked like is what she looked like. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell me, and I dated a woman, man, that man, one day I had this cat coming over, man. This cat played for the Cowboys, came over to the crib many years ago. He was dating this other chick that was over there, right? And about 10 minutes before this guy came, man, the woman I was dating, man, she came out the closet in a new dress. Her boobs were showing. I was like, hey, what the hell's going on? I've never even seen this dress. She's in the mirror getting ready. And it wasn't even until after the fact that I was like, oh, dang, like she was, you know what I'm saying? So it's a real thing. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. That element of a woman is the same element that tells you if she's interested, right? It depends on what side of the fence you're on. Like, and I'll say this real quick, man. Like, if there's one thing I learned during my time in the oil field was this defensive driving technique. And this defensive driving technique, they say, you know what? Most people get into accidents or most people are unaware because they don't really see what's going on in front of them. Most people are driving looking 50 feet, 100 feet in front of them. But the real thing they need to be observing is 300 feet out. They need to be observing 500 feet out because you're seeing a completely different world. So once I translated that same information to the real world, you can see which women are checking for you, bro. When you're out in public, man, and you walk through the door and you're looking at the people at the cash registers right by you, the women there might be in space. You might say, I got my smell good on, man. I got my brand new J's on. I got my 3-piece suit on. Like, why aren't they checking me out? But they've already scoped you out. You 35, 45 seconds late. So when you walk in somewhere, instead of looking right around you, look on down the way. You'll see women like, oh snap, this cat. I'm telling you, man, you'll see it, man. But a woman that's with her man and she gets to, snazzing up, she'll go, bro. She'll go. She'll go every time, man. The second thing you need to look for, man, again, you brothers that are in relationships, you need to look at if your woman inserts herself into your conversation when other men are around. Again, same scenarios. Let's say you're at home and you got 3 or 4 partners come over to the crib. Or let's say you're out to dinner, you and your girl out to dinner, and 3 or 4 of your partners walk by and y'all in some quick conversation. If your woman inserts herself in that conversation, if the opportunity presents itself, she'll go. Women aren't supposed to move like that. And I know I'm from the South and there's a lot of different ways and different courtesies, but a woman shouldn't be inserting herself in a man's conversation. Let's look at the other way around, right? Other way around. Let's say, for example, same scenario. You're at home and your girl comes in the house and she got 3 or 4 homegirls. And you sitting there in the living room and kitchen, the main space, and now they just sitting there and they're gathering. Brother, you need to get up. You need to get up and go to your office or go to a movie room, go somewhere. You don't need to be in the midst of women just sit there kiki and kaka. You don't need to be in the midst of that, bro. You're a man. And if your body is moving right and doing a certain thing, there's a high chance that you being in that circle having this kiki kaka, some things can take place on both sides of the fence. So you need to get outside of that scenario. So if the roles are reversed, and I got partners come over and your girl is sitting there and getting in the conversation and interjecting, yeah, I heard about that too. Now, she will go. She will go. A woman is supposed to do that. I mean, even if she's good friends with the guys, hey, you know how y'all doing? Quick conversation. Hey, I'm going to let y'all men get to it. I'm going to let y'all have y'all man talk. I don't need to be in here. You know what I'm saying? And when I look back at scenarios in life, I say, you know what, man, I've had or a person in my life, man, that, man, every time there was some other interjection. Hindsight 2020, once I understood that and kind of redefined, I said, oh, man. Because like the women in my family, and again, I'm from the South, it's just a certain way that women conduct themselves. Men conduct themselves, man. So if she interjects, bro, she'll definitely go, man. And the third thing is this, and I don't know how so many men miss this. Like a woman will definitely cheat if she's down to just openly disrespect you in public. And when I say in public, I'm talking about literally y'all in the same place at the same time and in public as in on social media. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, right? And you're on her page, your wife's page, and y'all are married, kids, and the whole shebang, but she's still conducting herself like she's single, whether it's the picture she's posting, whether it's the quotations, whether it's the conversation she's having in the threads, whether it's her demeanor, if she's really trying to thirst when she posts a picture. If she's doing that, brother, odds are she's probably already going. She's probably already out there. And I see it all the time, man. And I spoke about a partner of mine, man. And I say partner of mine, like a friend of mine that we were friends many, many years ago. I haven't talked to this guy in so long. And I see his wife over the last year, every couple of weeks, it just changes and changes and changes. And now all of a sudden it's like, now she's posting what now she's in what they call leotards, or what do they call when they black spandex? And you looking at nothing but booty. She ain't never posted that. I've been on Facebook since 2009. She ain't never posted that. Now she bending all over with booty pants on. I'm like, bro, you don't see the writing on the wall? And of course I say this is my bro, man, but I ain't talked to him in I don't know how many years, so it wouldn't even seem right for me to. Plus, I don't want to be the one to reach out and then he be thinking I'm the one that's trying to. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just watching from the sidelines on that one. But I see it all the time. Like even in public, you can go to a restaurant and see perfect strangers, and you can see a woman. You can see when a woman is conducting herself, her demeanor, the way she interacts with waiters, or the way she interacts or looks at the guys or the men at the bar. She just like a woman that wants to be seen and noticed and wants outside attention. Her demeanor is doing something. It don't matter if she got a ring on or not. And a lot of you men that've been single long enough, you understand what I'm talking about. You know that in the year of your Lord 2026, you stepping outside seeing a wedding ring on a finger. That means nothing. That doesn't mean what it meant 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It mean it like it really, wedding rings don't really hold that kind of ground anymore. We live in a different world. But when you see women out there at Walmart or just subliminally doing their men dirty, disrespecting him, acting as if he's not even in the room, pertaining to the way they conduct themselves around other men. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, man, but she's probably already stepping out. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just gonna say this, man. Like if you're one of those guys walking around pounding your chest saying, "Hey, man, you know what, man? My woman, I know she faithful, man. She wake up every day and she cook me grits, man. She rubbing my feet every night, man. We go out to the motorcycle races, man. She like doing what I do. Like she's the perfect wife on paper." I'm gonna tell you this, man. The one that's a perfect wife on paper, that might be the one that's casting that illusion on you so hard, giving her room to step out. I'm not saying that's the case, man. I'm not trying to be put the rain cloud on relationships, man. Y'all know I'm pro relationships, man. But brother, a lot of women are moving a certain way in the year of your Lord 2026. And again, that's why a lot of men aren't choosing to be in relationships. But if you are choosing to be in relationships, all I'm gonna say is observe how she conducts herself around other men.